Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Beckham's Giants going up against Robinson's Jaguars. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, a Week 2 matchup on tap here as we join you from MetLife Stadium. Hello, friends, and welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms here on the scene, getting set for kickoff. And, Phil, it's all yours before we get the game started.
Well, Jim, let's start this way. The old cliche we hear all the time, let the game come to you. Hey, that might have been good 20 years ago, but not anymore. Now you got to go out there and take it. Which team is willing to take some chances to win this game today? That's the one that's going to win.
And Blair Walsh looks set now to kick it away. The Jaguars are back deep, waiting for the kick return. This game is underway. And no return as this goes for a touchback. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
The Jaguars in the pistol formation. First down at the 20. Tries to get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete. Here's a look at the Jaguars line up on offense. Last week, their aerial attack was in high gear, throwing for over 300 yards. Mason, the lone setback this time. They better hurry to get the snap. Wilson's got it on a pass that had something taken off of it. Going to take it the distance. And in for the touchdown. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
The Jaguars now going for the point after. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Wilson's now on the sidelines as the kicking team comes out. He's proving to be a tough cover today. On that drive alone, he picked up over 80 yards receiving. The defense will need to try to do a better job of not losing him in coverage moving forward because he's starting to dominate. He's got a chance to return this one. Bring it down at the 36-yard line. That return's good for about 32. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
First down at the 36. Catch made. Gains 17. Finley's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Playing press coverage to the outside. Stewart is in the backfield. And Vereen is stopped there. Here's our look at the Giants offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away 4 times. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Vereen takes it on the toss. So the offense gets off on the right foot, picks up a quick first down.
It's always a good thing to do. I'll tell you that. It takes away some nerves from the quarterback and the offensive players. And I'll tell you this, it also lets the offensive coordinator relax a little too.
First and 10. Back to him. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Stewart lined up in the backfield. He's going to get another carry. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
Well, we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple first downs, and you think you can't be stopped.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line. First down at the 21. They give it to him on the counter. That's a gain of 8.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go.
When linebackers move around like this, you know what it means? Nothing.
And picks up maybe 3 or 4. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
Looks like a false start penalty.
False start, offense.
The line of scrimmage is the 14. The Jaguars defense lined up in a 4-6 formation. First and goal. They'll run it with him again. And Vereen is stopped there.
The Giants, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line.
Second and goal from the 2-yard line.
Can they call a play the defense hasn't seen yet to this point today? So it's third and goal. Touchdown ties it. I can't wait to see what the offense decides to do.
Loss of 4 on the play. Coming up to the line at the 5. Third and goal from the 5. The Giants, what a catch. Touchdown. And that's gets a nice recovery after falling behind early, tying the game here just midway through the first quarter.
You know, Jim, when you fall behind early in football games, it can be a little unsettling because you go, oh, no, here we go. We're always behind. But, hey, that touchdown, that's going to change their frame of mind and emotionally going to lift them up, should help their play.
Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 7-7. Brings the play to an end. That return's good for about 20. The Giants on that last drive.
Yeah, look, I'm not going to fault the players. I think they used in that drive were wrong. They've got to change it this time to give the players a better chance for having some success.
And that's Kruger in on the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Jaguars will take the snap from the 25. Mason's taken down at the 33.
Mason's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Let's go. First down and 10. To the ground. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play.
Let's go. Get ready.
They're setting up screen. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
The Jaguars pistol set here. First and 10. Here's the handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard. And here's a look at the defensive line that will try to control the trenches today. Mason, the lone setback this time. Second down and 10. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Going to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Jaguars need to get to the 43 to pick up a first. They're down and 10. Allen Robinson with the catch. That's his first reception today.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
The football sits at the 40. Mason lined up in the backfield. Now first and 10. Mason's going to secure the handoff. Riley's there to take him down. This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 40. And it's it away.
Well, with his third and long early in the game, as a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful in this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 40. It's complete to Allen Robinson.
The Jaguars put themselves in a terrible situation. Third and long, but you know what? They got a lot of talent on the offensive side, and that was an awesome job of picking up that first down.
First down here after the completion. Scans the field. Intercepted. Late in the first, and it looks like the offense now has a great opportunity to break the tie.
Yeah, now it's time to go out there and get something done. My gosh, you practiced all week. You know, I kept hearing from the coaches, and so did you, Jim, how good they looked in practice on the offensive side. Well, show it to me.
The Jaguars defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job. The Giants offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Loss of 3 on the play. Back here to start quarter 2. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Third down now. Stewart is in the backfield. Strong eye handoff here. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
Green's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Jaguars load up the box, going with the 46 defense. Right back to him. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Green's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. Third down. Shane Vereen lined up in the backfield. Launches it down the field. He caught it. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Nice throw down the field. Big gain by the offense. Nothing like big passing plays. And the quarterback put it right on the money.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Dante Fowler has the sack.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Giants will approach this play from out of the pistol. Press coverage all the way. The Giants have it at the 44. Delayed handoff. And he is tackled at the 44.
Well, the most common thing that most offensive coordinators do in the NFL on third and long situations, they're going to call a play where they probably don't think they're going to pick up the first down, but they're looking for field position.
The Giants lined up, bunch formation. From the shotgun. Grabs it with one hand.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. The Giants defense got the takeaway the last time out there with the interception just when it looked like they might be giving up some points.
Yeah, it did look like that, but momentum is on their side now. When you make a good play on the defensive side, Jim, and it stops a scoring drive, man, that fires up the whole team.
Tough starting field position here. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Julius Thomas with the reception. Picks up 8 here.
The Jaguars have been awesome today on first down. That time it's a nice play design. They throw the football, it picks up solid yards. Second and short. Boy, that's what every offense likes to be in.
They'll go ground. Mason's brought down at the 21.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Let's go.
First and 10. Mason's got it on the handoff. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Mason's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Second down here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Julius Thomas gets his hands on him.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 38. That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 2 to go after the running play. 2 tight ends on the field here. Handoff made. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down here. The Jaguars come out in the pistol. Percy Harvin has the catch. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. The give this time to the fullback. This will be the 8th play of this drive. Thomas usually at tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. The Jaguars will take the snap from the 30. That's Laurinaitis surging in to make the tackle.
Mason's never able to find a running lane that time on the option pitch by the quarterback. As he gets the football, he looks in front of him, and there are defenders everywhere as they tackle him for a loss of yards.
Second down and 11. On the receiving end, it's Harvin.
That's a good job by the receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Third down and 7. Harvin's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Jaguars are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. The Jaguars moving inside the 20 and the red zone. Last week, they just feasted on that part of the field. First and goal. Handoff. Up the gut here. Ball is out. They bring him to the turf. Just before halftime, and the defense with the... Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurs.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Breaking huddle at the 6. Second and goal from the 6. And makes the grab. Touchdown. That touchdown appears that it will secure them the halftime lead as the second quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
And the kicker's ready to go. And a touchback. A look at Odell Beckham Jr. right there. It's been a down day for him so far, Phil.
It has. And, you know, if you want to get this team going, you want to find a way to get some momentum on your side. Find a way to get the football to your star wide receiver. He's the guy that makes it happen. And if you get him the football, it can just pick this whole team up and give him a much better chance to win.
The Giants call a timeout. Their first. First down and 10. Intercepted. He's got a little bit of daylight here.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Mason's taking the field again. Has not been a strong first half for him, as he hasn't been the centerpiece of the offense like he normally is.
Just shows you never know what's going to happen out there in the football field. We were talking to the coaches. We thought it was going to be all about the run game, but so far here in this game, it's all about the pass. They have been sharp throwing the football.
Thomas rings it in for the score in the end zone. We're approaching halftime, and with that touchdown, they have a little extra breathing room before the break.
Oh, man, they're inhaling big time, and they love the way they feel right now where they're at in this football game. On the defensive side, listen, you got some information. You saw what they're doing on the other side, so make some adjustments and find a way to get back in and get a way to win this game.
The Jaguars now getting ready to kick it away. They'll take it at the 20. The Giants offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
He's now got 70-plus yards on the ground. First half is complete. Studios and your EA Sports. MetLife Stadium is the site of Nance. Bill Sims here with the call as we get set for the second half. The Giants offense trots out onto the field looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
Pulls it in. Keeps his legs moving. Easley's there that time for the tackle.
The Giants coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's second and short.
The Giants take it from the 28. Takes it from the strong eye.
The Giants running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. 3rd and 4 coming up. The Giants snap it up at the 26. Scanning the field. Pass is intercepted. Looking again now at some of these throws. There's just a lot to like about this offense when it's clicking like this.
I love what the offense has done. I love what the quarterback has done. And you hear it all the time too, Jim, that you can't stop the perfect throw. But there have been a lot of perfect throws in this game. Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Get ready.
First down at the 37. Riley's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Giants guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Barely takes down the quarterback.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
The Jaguars have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Harvin's got the grab on the touch pass. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. That touchdown early in the 3rd quarter certainly gives them full command of this game, Phil.
Well, let me coach up the defense here a little, Jim. What you did in that drive was just not good enough. Change your strategy. Be more aggressive. You're down in the game. We're in the second half. Now it's time to make things happen.
The Giants will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 28-7. It'll be a touchback. The Giants have seen this game just get away from him as it continues to get worse. They've still got more than a quarter to play.
Well, look, it's been a good learning experience, and you realize how tough this game is. So learn what you're doing here in this last bit of the game and see if you can carry that over into your next contest.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
It's always good when your quarterback is able to deceive the defense with good play-action fakes. That's what did it that time. Look at the quarterback. Nice fake. Defense reacts to the run, and now you throw it over the top for the easy completion.
The give out of the eye.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Jaguars defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Giants snap it at the 36. Finds his mark. Fowler's going to make the tackle.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Third and 5. Looking long. Brings it in along the sideline.
That was a nice gain on that play that time. Well designed by the offensive coordinator. Yeah, it was a good throw and catch. But that time, I'm giving all the credit to the design of the play. That's what made it happen.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
Second and 10. Gets his feet down right near the chalk.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass. Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here. The Jaguars defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Here we go.
Second and 11. Takes another handoff. And gains maybe 4.
Marines never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. Vereen, the lone setback this time. Surveys. Takes the hit. Throws. Should be what we call a gimme. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
That was a nice long drive by the offense that time, and it stalls out. But good job by the kicker coming in and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll have a chance to take off. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Jaguars are looking to inflict a little more punishment here as they try to add onto a sizable third-quarter lead.
Man, they are playing so well, Jim. I'm glad hey, how would you like to be the defensive coach? It doesn't matter what you call, it's not going to work because the offense is that sharp.
And a flag is down.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
Mason's taken down at the 33.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They've got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
Coming to the line at the 33. The Giants lined up in the nickel. First down at the 33. Percy Harvin with the grab. He's brought down. That's his 5th catch of the day.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down, Jim. That's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First and goal. And gains about 1. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 5. Back to the ground. Mason's met after a gain of 3.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You can do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Loading up that defensive front. Out of the eye. Here's Jacksonville in the end zone for the touchdown. That's the first time he's found the end zone on the ground this season.
Good job by the rookie running back that time. Breaking the tackles and getting in the end zone. And how exciting. That is going to be a tremendous lift to him and take the pressure off of him. He knows now he can get it done in the NFL.
The Giants' return team has been on the field way too often today as they are getting blown out. The score's 35-10. They'll take it at the 20. Looking now at the numbers, it's got to be a bit frustrating for this running back. You'd expect him to get stronger as the game goes on, but the numbers have actually gone in the other direction.
Well, that's what you would think, but I'll tell you, this defense has gotten stronger as the game has gone along. You know, I think what happened is they were just tired of getting run over.
First down at the 20. Gets the handle here. Vereen inside. Jenkins is in on the tackle. He struggled to run the football last week, and that continues today.
We all need help, don't we? We need help. In this running back, that's what he needs. They need to run some different plays. Give him a chance to get some success.
Vereen lined up in the backfield. Second and 9. Look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
Well, if your offensive line's not good enough just to stop the pass rush, then you got to help them out. How do you do that? Well, you keep the tight end in, let him be an extra blocker, and you tell your running backs to help out too, blocking some of these defensive linemen.
The Giants in the pistol.
Third and long.
And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
We're heading to the fourth quarter in what has been a completely one-sided affair. I'd ask if a comeback is possible, but when it's this margin, Phil, I'm a realist.
You are a realist, Jim, and you know when you're behind, like you are a lot of times when we play golf, by the 14th or 15th hole, you know it's over, but we finish it out, and you know what, same here in this football game, they got to go ahead and finish this game out.
That return's good for about 29.
The Jaguars love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Jaguars just keep on moving the football down the field. They have scored on 3 consecutive drives, Phil, and it looks like this defense has no answer for them.
No, they don't. They're second-guessing everything they're doing on the defensive side. You know, when you get a defense that reacts instead of attacks, then you know you have their number, and that's what's happening right now.
Brings it in. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense in the second half. It's that football game.
He's wide open for the grab. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Well, Jim, what a day for this offense. You know, they're blowing the team out, and here they are once again in the red zone. Hey, listen, if I was them, I'd go ahead and try to punch it in one more time.
The margin is increased with another touchdown.
That's a wonderful catch by the receiver, getting his first touchdown of his rookie year and making that catch. That is the first of many to come for him.
Makes the PAT. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. Tackles made right around the 26-yard line. The Giants offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense. Jim, here in the fourth quarter, when you're down, what you want to do is just keep that football moving. That time it's a short throw. He gets a completion. Good job.
That little throw was good for only 3, so it's now 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun. And intercepted. A foot race to all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
You talking about getting your team full of emotion and getting everything on your side. How about that interception by the defense and then taking it back all the way for the score?
The Jaguars now going for the point after. An extra point is good. The Jaguars ready to boot the football down the field. Beckham's got it. Got a flag.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
From the gun. Catches the ball on the sideline, but does not get both feet down.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Here we go. 38.
Out of the shotgun formation. Pulls it in. Finley's marked down after a gain of 9.
The Giants understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here in on third down. This is something they can handle.
The Giants with an empty backfield look here. 3rd and 1. Finley's going to pull in the bullet pass. That's 5 receptions on the day.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
Snap it out of the gun. And that'll probably go as a drop.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
2nd down and 10. Wallace on the receiving end.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Out of the gun. Looking at every option. Wallace has the grab.
What you saw there was a good job by the receiver. Run that curl route and then see the quarterback, watch the ball, then attack it. Good job of getting your hands on there and making the catch.
Let's go.
1st and 10. And methodically, he just throws it away. Snapping the football from the 28.
Here we go.
The Giants take it from the 28. The Giants now move the chains. Giants in for the score. Beckham has caught his first touchdown of the season.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
The Giants ready here for the kickoff. And he's brought to the ground. That return's good for about 21. The Jaguars coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Takes it from the gun. Stands in the pocket. Allen Robinson has the reception. That's his 4th catch of the day. If you look at these passing totals, it's easy to get a sense why they're leading right now.
Those numbers are absolutely outstanding. When you see these kind of numbers, that means the play calls were good, the offensive line had an outstanding day, and also the wide receivers, they found ways to get open. There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
From the gun. Nick Fairley with the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there and sacks the quarterback.
Let's go.
From the gun. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
The offense needs 2 yards here on third down after the completion. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Airtight coverage. Incomplete.
The Jaguars will second-guess that play call. That time on third short, they throw the football. Everybody thought they were going to run it. They were trying to be too clever, and it backfired. Now it's fourth down.
Beckham tackled down after a gain of 2.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
The Giants come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Stedman Bailey with the catch. That picks up 7.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
Second down, 3 for the first. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
The Jaguars defense packs it in now, going with the 46. 3rd and 3. And the catch by Shane Vereen. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
This punt will be returned. He's tackled right at the 24.
The Jaguars know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Jaguars bringing their offense onto the field. It wasn't a very productive possession for them last time out, partner. They ended up punting.
Well, you know what it was? It was a good filling out process. So they got some knowledge by watching the defense and what defenses they tried on them. So you got to take advantage of that knowledge and come out here and make some plays.
That was Rogers Cromartie on the coverage that time. 2 minutes to go in the second half. Just 2 minutes left of this one. We're back now for the end of the fourth quarter. Out of the shotgun. And it's batted down.
I'll say this. If you're in a situation like this, 3rd long, and you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
They'll go shotgun here. The catch is made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
This play set up by the long gainer.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Another takeaway. While meaningless this late in the game, the coaches are always looking for a morale-building moment for next week, especially in a game this lopsided.
Yeah, you know what you do as a coach? You keep teaching your guys and you keep inspiring them on to keep doing the best they can, because you will be rewarded with a good play late in the game like that.
The ball is out. Tackles made. How big was that fumble, Phil?
Man, so few words for you. I'm not used to that. But, Jim, let me say this. On the offensive side, that was a horrible call, and they deserved to fumble the football.
That man right there has had quite the day today, and he's got to be considered as maybe the most important element in what appears to be a surefire victory in the making.
Oh, listen, all day long, he was the guy out there making a difference. He was the star. You said it right, and it's been fun to watch him play.
The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. The Jaguars from the 37. Screen has the grab. And that'll be a gain of about 2. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
Get ready.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And he hauls it in. That's his 6th catch of the day. Taking a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Here's the first snap after the big play.
From the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. And it's knocked down.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
The Jaguars line up, split backfield.
2nd and 10.
Over to Thomas.
Good job that time by the quarterback. You got a lead in the 4th quarter. Don't take chances. Nobody open down the field, so he throws it short, and he gets a completion.
It'll be 3rd down.
The Jaguars get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. That was Rodgers Cromartie on the coverage that time.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
The offense is still on the field here on 4th down, needing 6 for the first.
Get ready.
Drop back, shotgun formation. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The Giants head onto the field here, Phil, looking for anything positive after what has truly been a disappointing performance all around.
I think when you have games like this and you're behind and it's just not gone well for you all day, then you just try to get the game over with, even though you're losing. Because if you keep forcing the issue and trying to make plays, all that can happen is probably bad, and you don't want to get anybody hurt in this situation.
2nd down after the incompletion.
Scans the field.
Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Catch made. Finley's met at the 23. The Giants signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. It's first down as they head to the line. The Giants lined up. Everybody split out wide. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Scanning the field. Stedman Bailey makes the haul. That's a gain of 6. The Giants elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap.
Breaking huddle and coming to the line at the 17-yard line.
Vereen, the lone setback this time. Second down and 5. And they depth the quarterback. The Giants are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down. This is third down. And Wallace got it on a pass that had some heat.
Even though you're getting blown out and you have no chance of winning the game, keep trying your best. Don't give up, because it will serve you better in the future.
Now you start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? You know, athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.